Yo! What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy T-Ski. You could call me T for short. And today, we got a Larry Bird video. The tough side of Larry Bird. Boy, the hard body side of Larry Bird. You know what I mean? How many of y'all watching this hard body? You know, because me, y'all know me. I'm as hard body as they come. You hear me? You know what I mean? Larry Bird really my twin. You feel me? But hey, man, if you're new to the channel, check out the other videos, like, subscribe. I do reactions every single day. I don't miss no days. I'm Mr. Consistent. If you like Larry Bird content, send me some more. Cause I need some more Larry Bird. I gotta see some more videos. Without further ado, man, y'all know how we do it with Larry Bird, man. We don't do too much talking. We let the video do the talking with Larry Joe Bizzle. Boy, this Larry Bizzle. Stop playing with me. Come on.
What's up? This is Vince Carter here. And if you're looking for the best of old school NBA, check out the Basketball Time Machine with Sean David.
Shout out Basketball Time Machine.
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm Sean David. Let's talk some old school basketball.
Let's talk ball.
If you follow my channel on a regular basis, then you know that every once in a while I try to feature Larry Bird stories. And most of the stories that I feature are more about his trash talking abilities. But in this video, I want to take a look at some of the most amazing Larry Bird fight stories, because that guy actually got into more fights than you might think.
Ooh.
But before we start with this video, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also click on the notifications button so you always get notified once I upload new videos. Also, if you want to support my channel and get access to more exclusive videos and podcasts with me and former NBA players, just check out my Patreon account. I'm always appreciative of every new supporter. Alright, enough said, let's start the video.
Let's see some fights then. I didn't know they had bees in here. Y'all know we like bees. Y'all know we like them.
Alright, the first story that I want to talk about is the fight story between Larry Bird and the legendary Julius the Doctor Erving. And it's incredible. Back in the days, you not only had the scrubs fighting each other, you also had your NBA superstars. And Dr. J isn't the first guy you would think who would actually fight somebody, but it happens. Back in the early 1980s, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics had some of the greatest teams in NBA history. The Celtics with Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson, Robert Parrish and those guys, and the Philadelphia 76ers with Moses Malone, Charles Barkley, and of course, Dr. J. So it was natural that when those two teams had to face off, it had to be a rivalry. And there was this one certain game that could basically tell you the entire story. On the 9th of November in 1984, two of the biggest NBA stars in Larry Bird and Dr. J really had it coming. The Boston Celtics 4-0 hosted the Philadelphia 76ers 5-0 at the Boston Garden on that night. It was expected to be a great battle between the two undefeated teams with Larry Bird and Julius Erving going head-to-head. However, the showdown will forever be remembered for the fight that broke out late in the third quarter rather than the performance of those guys.
Ooh.
And this is actually kind of unfortunate because Larry Bird actually had 42 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in less than 30 minutes.
It started in the second half after the Celtics had taken a big lead.
Get busy, Larry. They can't guard you. They can't guard you, Larry. Little left hand one. Come here. Noodles. Noodles. Come here.
It started to get
Lay.
physical.
Come here. Let's move. Oh my God, give me that. They call foul?
When referee Jack Madden went down and out on this play, his partner Dick Bavetta tried to assure everyone
they took
that
the
he
ref
was in
out?
complete control, never imagining what was about to take place.
Oh, they playing nasty. Hey, get your hands off. What? And they grabbed him. Hey. The whole Celtics bench, y'all some real ones. Y'all some real ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is how you slide for your best player. They put their hands on the best player. We empty in the bench. That's what I tell my. We empty in the bench. They touch Larry, everybody go. Larry get touched, everybody go. Everybody getting touched in. Let's get it. That's how we doing it, bro. You know what I mean? You touch, and they had two guys holding him, and he make up. Oh, y'all know he hit Larry with a 3-piece, bro. And Larry was getting held. That's what I'm saying. The whole bench got to slide, bro. Man, the 15th man on that bench, he should have came and hit. He should have came and hit Dr. J with a clothesline. You know what I mean? That's what. You got the game, man. Like, look, they got my.
Is probably
They
he
got
is
my
the
boy
best
on the
player
ground.
probably in this league today. But when he has to throw elbows and do those things to players, you know, he's got to expect it in return, and he doesn't like it that way.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that, Billy.
We'll see it that way and start.
Trying to hear that, Billy. Don't put your hands on Larry.
We're going to come in here and we're just going to, you know, point someone out to get in a fight with him.
Ooh, you can hear the bells ring with that remark. The first ring is the cash register. The second is...
Is that? Did I hear that right? He basically just said, if he throwing, you know what I mean? If he throwing them bows, we got a guy that's ready to crash out. Basically, that's what he said. And he said, you can hoop, but you keep throwing them right here, we got a guy for you. No, Billy funny, bro.
Telling Billy how much he's going to
He
put
just
into
stuck
that
number
cash
30. He
register.
do
Want to say
nothing.
anything, doctor, about the situation?
No, not really.
You don't want to say anything?
As you can see, both players were really frustrated after that game, and I think it's pretty easy to understand why. And I'm pretty sure the mood didn't get better after the game because the fight resulted in $30,500 in fines according to NBA.com, and Dr. J and Larry Bird received the biggest fines of any players involved, each getting docked $7,500 for the roast in the fights.
Jeez.
Anyway, today this is considered to be a part of NBA history, and it's pretty interesting how Dr. J sees it today.
Hey, this low-key don't got nothing to do with it, but at the same time it do. When the players get fined, where do the money go? Does anybody know that? Like, or do it go back to Adam Silver or whoever, like the owner or like the commissioner? Like, where the money go? I mean, they fined boy 7 bands. Let me hold that. You know what I mean? I'll put it somewhere safe.
Well, speaking of getting over the last thing, I've gotten over you and Bird had a fight. I was at the game.
Really?
I was there.
There?
And
Call that a fight?
it was right in front of me.
Was you like
well,
7?
you got in a punch. He was
call
his
that
arms are getting held back.
You call that a fight?
First
Come
of all,
on. Do you call that a fight? Really?
Nah, that's
punch
really-
landed.
He got jumped.
Oh, it was like 3 jabs.
He gave him a couple.
about 3
of jabs.
Can I just tell you
I
that
told you.
One
watching
for the
3
team. Taking one for the team.
watching you guys fight was probably the most startling.
He gave a
moment in my life.
3-piece, no biscuit.
Because you had a great rivalry, but there was a reverence with you guys, between you guys, a respect. Something happens in that game. He's playing well. He starts talking.
Yeah.
There's one of the refs.
Well, he
gets
started
kicked
it.
out.
You knew he started it.
I was there. I saw. He
You
started
started.
it.
You
There's
started.
only
He
one
jumped
ref,
that?
not 2.
We should leave it right there. He started it. I finished it.
You had Moses and Barkley holding his arms.
They came over. They didn't come over that fast, but they got there.
While we're talking about the Philadelphia 76ers, here's another one. There's actually a pretty cool article in the New York Times from the 18th October in 1983, Larry Bird versus Mark Ivoroni. Again, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics were battling each other, and the scuffling began with the game barely 3 minutes old when Cedric Maxwell of the Boston Celtics, upset at being bumped by Moses Malone as they went for a rebound, threw the ball at Malone's head, and only being bumped again with the game,
Hey!
the 76ers and the Boston
He got the
Celtics were
rebound.
battling each other, and the scuffling
He got
began
the
with the game
rebound,
barely
he's
3
not-
minutes old when Cedric Maxwell of the
Fuck
Boston
off me.
Celtics, upset at being bumped by Moses Malone as they went for a rebound,
They went
threw
and
the ball at
tackled
Malone's
him.
head. And only 1 minute later, Larry Bird and Mark Ivoroni had a fist fight and both were ejected.
Oh, what you want to do? What? Hit him.
Mark Ivoroni and Larry Bird go at it in this game.
I got ejected for that?
See Larry
Oh.
has to be thrown
Whoa,
out.
go back. I missed it.
Bird go at it in this game.
Me?
Larry has
Oh.
to be thrown out. And
Oh, yeah, Larry.
He's gonna get his licks in before.
Oh, yeah, Larry.
And then Red comes down and says, "What is this going on here?" And he takes on Billy Cunningham.
Hey, Larry said, I'm finna get ejected, so let's go out banging then. Come on, let's do it. He said, let's do it.
Look at this suit. It's ripped. Look at it. He goes after Moses Malone. Oh,
They
he's
got
good
Coach
lip readers.
True Red.
The next one that I have on my list is not really a fight, but more a scuffle between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Larry Bird. Just like the 76ers and the Celtics had a rivalry, the Lakers rivalry was even more intense.
He threw hands with Kareem.
And don't
oh
get
my
it twisted,
God.
just because they were the Showtime Lakers didn't mean that this wasn't crazy. And if you see a guy like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar losing it, you know that there's something serious going on.
Bird fights Kareem, swings the elbow, and now is yelling at Larry Bird.
What you want to do? What you want to do, Kareem? What you want to do?
And they better pull him apart.
You ain't know nothing for real.
Watch this.
You ain't know nothing for real, Goggles. What? He threw a ball. He threw a ball for sure.
And he's upset now. Bird over there saying, "Why did you hit me?" And Kareem saying.
And the next fight.
Y'all see, hey, I like, bro, Bird don't back down to nobody. Bird in his face, man, come on, what you throw that elbow for? You know you ain't stepping like that, boy. I'll knock you out, knock your head loose in here. I see, bro. I know what Bird be saying in them, you know what I mean? I know what he be saying. I'm gonna just translate it
Fight
for
that
y'all.
I have is
Y'all
Larry
got the
Bird versus Ellen Bristol. Yes, the later coach of the Charlotte Hornets, but back then playing for the Utah Jazz.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
The next story that I want to take a look at is the fight story between Larry Bird and Bill Laimbeer. And if you check out my channel, you will find more about.
I ain't gonna lie. I know Bill Laimbeer. I don't really know him that much. I just know he was a big that played for the Pistons at the time. And we don't like Laimbeer. You know what I mean? Because every time I see him, he tackling somebody, he clotheslining somebody. You know what I mean? He should have been in WWE. Those are moves that Kane was doing back in his time. Like, what is he doing? Why is he in the NBA? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Bill
So
Laimbeer,
Bill
actually, this
Laimbeer,
entire
one of the
story,
ops,
that guy
sure.
got into so much fights, and it's probably the
Now,
most
don't shake
hated
my
guy
hand,
who ever
bro.
played in the NBA. So check
Shake
it out
my
too.
hand.
In the mid to late 1980s, the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons were born, and naturally they were now the rivals of the Boston Celtics, who still felt that they were the reigning champions and definitely the strongest team in the Eastern Conference. And with the dirtiest players alive, Bill Laimbeer, still did like this dude, it was obvious that one day Larry Bird was not willing to take it anymore.
I got that master man there trying to find open people.
Larry.
See Sting.
Come here. Like, look at this, bro. Give him the. Yeah. Hit him. Y'all give him that business. Larry be trying to get licks in, bro. Look at Larry.
Larry Bird getting as angry as I saw him there.
And you know Larry got hands for real, though.
Getting pulled down.
You know he
on
do,
a
because he
layup,
never
but
ducks
not on a
smoke.
play like that with the clock running down. And he really got taken down very hard. And of course,
He
Bird
threw the
is very
ball at
upset
him.
at Laimbeer and has been for a long time.
What?
Now
That's
Rodman goes
Rodman.
after Bird threw the ball.
Hey, let's go back. Let's go back. What did Rodman do to him?
At Laimbeer and has been for a long time.
What's that?
Now Rodman goes after Bird.
You just throw. Look at this. Look at that. Look, he threw half a chicken wing at him. He didn't even want to fight for real. He just want to touch him, make it seem like he did something. Hey, I'm starting to realize, Robbie, seeing Rodman in all these clips, bro, Rodman was soft for real, bro. Rodman he ain't really want to bump nobody for real. He just like, you know what I mean? He like to get tangled up. He like to do all this, get tangled up. Oh, I'm not touching him, ref. He don't want these right here because he know it'll get bad. He know Larry got them hard ones.
Has been for a long time.
Look at it.
Now Rodman goes after Bird threw
Look
the
at it.
ball.
He don't want that for real, Larry. Hey, little Isaiah though.
It's out of control.
Isaiah want problems.
I've never seen
Little Isaiah
Larry
mean
Bird
business.
react that way. And
You left the bad blood on the court for the most part, but not with Laimbeer. I never really ever liked Laimbeer in any social situation.
No.
Yeah.
And it's because he was a dirty player.
Right.
Now, he had to do what he had to do, I understand that. But you take, like Ricky Mahorn, he'd hit you and all that, but he'd hit you, you know you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
But he didn't try to maim you.
Right.
Bill tried to hurt you.
Right.
And, he was one of them guys, you shoot a jumper, he tried to slide his foot underneath your ankle so you twist your ankle.
All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next.
Bill Laimbeer, that's a dirty guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I take it deeper than I take it outside, off the court with him. I ain't gonna lie. I have to see him in the locker room. You know how they used to walk in locker rooms back in the day? I would have walked in the locker room and smacked him. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I ain't play against him. That's the end of the video. I didn't know Larry got in all these scuffles like this, bro. If he got in some more scuffles that y'all got film of, send it to me. We reacting to it ASAP. No Rocky. But hey, man, if you like the video, let me get a like, subscribe. We on the road to 10K. We running it up. We grinding every day, man. I hope you grinding. You still grinding? I'm grinding. You got to grind with me. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. With that being said, though, my dogs, I'm out.